Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Jazzy Symposium. I am Jazzy. Today is Poetry Tuesday, and I have a poem for y'all, and it is from moi. Okay? So, I just want to serenade y'all a little bit. I've been gone for a while. I know y'all been missing me. I miss y'all too. So, look, this is what I have for y'all today. It's called Birthday Suits. This is just something very simple I wrote out of nowhere, but hope y'all like it. Birthday suit. He looks, lasered in, then looks again, complimenting the radiating of supremacy, uttering the words of, your suit is definitely you. Go ahead with all that cake. Thick as cheesecake, straight out of the boulangerie. I'll eyeball in my physique like measurements. 38 D cups with a butt the circumference of a blue moon, but this moon was every day. Caught by his admiration, something he could not hide. Ray-Bans couldn't cover up the stars reflecting off his cornea from his eyes. So much so that he could hardly focus. Similar to a high school crush, his face swooning with flush, tongue meeting his full lips as he licked them, mouthing, come here. Heard in his vocal cords, he wanted to say more, but he'd rather sign the birthday cake with his John Hancock. Talking less and doing more in support of his inhibitions and in tune with mine. As subtle as a Casanova, his masculinity and his voice as ravishing as his appearance. With precision, we're both with all of it. Not a word spoken to confirm it. The vibes just sung a song that only we knew the words to. Something only we could understand. Like Tony, Tone. Me and you. And our birthday suit. Y'all know how we do, baby. You know how we do. So that's just something I wrote on a whim. I don't even know. It just came to me one day and I just wrote something simple real fast. I didn't even really just get into it like I intended to, but birthday suit. That's what we have. And I'm gonna get y'all, probably try to get y'all, let me try to find y'all two more to put on here since y'all been missing me and I've been gone for a couple of months, right? So for the poetry community, here we go. Let me find you two more, baby. That one was birthday suit, and that was from me, and these next two are from me as well, right? So let's see. Birthday suit, goalie. Okay, let me see. I got so many to look through. I should have already had it planned out, but it don't matter. But we ain't got nothing but time, right? So let me see. Goddess Flow. I don't think, no, I don't think I done shared this one with y'all. So, Goddess Flow. Excuse me. Goddess Flow. Her vibe is like refreshing spring water spilling off of a marble stone waterfall. She puts definition to a tall glass of water. She's as graceful as Minerva, the goddess of strength, wisdom, justice, intellect, and art. For her, form is unlike anyone else. A walking piece of artwork, wisdom that reaches far beyond ancient. Justice is in her DNA, for she is always honest and fair, stronger than a hurricane, but as smooth as the sea in the spring to the midsummer. From her head down to her most beautiful feet, she's to be worshipped. And as she wears her crown in her soul, sacredly and bold, for no one knows that her every chakra is made of solid gold. She walks next to humbleness, but her energy basks in greatness. She's never the one to do much because she doesn't have to. She attracts like a butterfly to nectar, every single thing that she's after. Many wishes to own her crown, but their heads are too small. It just doesn't fit. It's tailored and customized so that it sits perfect on her head, not made to fit anything different. She sits proudly and poised upon her throne. She owns it, sitting elegantly, catered to at her beck and call. Her signature is to be read like valuable hieroglyphs, with 3 seals personalized like Henko, for business, personal, and financial. To know her is to fall in love with her, without the effort. She's a breath of calm to chaos, a breath of life to living organisms. She's vibrant, like all of the colors in the rainbow, for she creates her own wherever she goes. She is the fountain of life, the cistern, giving life to all life forms. It's the magic in her touch, the tongue in which she speaks, from the jaws of life that she carries on her face. Nevertheless, top-notch, a goddess in her own right. Her love is easy and her yoke is light. There's nothing complicated about her. She's careful not to taint that. She flows like butter on a bagel, soft and gentle, but as powerful as thunder and lightning in the dark and midnight skies. She speaks things into existence, both good and treacherous, for she is not to be played with, because she can hang up her cape at any time and become a goddess of war. Y'all know how we do. So, all right, that's called Goddess Flow. Now, let me find y'all one more. Now, Goddess Flow, as I just read it, I think I have shared it with y'all. I'm not sure, but if I have, hell, guess what? I done blessed you with it again, baby. To all the goddesses, baby. Snap, snap, snap. Goddess Flow. Y'all know how it go. So, anyway, let me find this third one for y'all. All right. I got so many poems, baby. I gotta look through so many. I got way too many. I write too much. So let me see. All right. Wrote something about racism too, but I'm not gonna read that. We're in a light mood. All right, so I wrote something about my hometown. I wrote something about okay, 1 minute. I'm trying to speed it up, I swear to God. All right. Let me see. Uh, All right. Like this bird, I think I compliments. I think I. I don't know if I read compliments to y'all, but let me see. Okay. Compliments. One second, y'all. All right. Compliments. Compliments. One day you'll grow old, and everything on your body will match your soul. So make sure that grace fills you more than superficiality and pride do. Veering away from shallow ends, preserving your innocence like venison, revisiting while wallowing in the crucial delicacies within. Let me start this over, y'all. Okay, compliments. One day you'll grow old, and everything on your body will match your soul. So make sure that grace fills you more than superficiality and pride do. Veering away from shallow ends, preserving your innocence like venison. Revisiting while wallowing in the crucial delicacies within. Prancing in the direction of complementary collages, accentuating the beautiful compartments of you. Even though you are seen through a contrast of scopes, the critiques remains selfish when they look at the delivered package. It's only you as yourself. A sauce specifically concocted, the perfect image looking back at itself, mirroring complementary to the inside and out. I feel like I'm reading my own poem wrong. Hold up. Because some of these poems are old, you know? And when I write poems, I just store them until I have the urge to go back to reread them, or just want to hear myself or listen to my works, you know? But this is an old poem. So let me go ahead, start this over one more time. Sorry, y'all. Bear with me. All right. One day you'll grow old, and everything on your body will match your soul. So make sure that grace fills you more than superficiality and pride do. Veering away from shallow ends, preserving your innocence like venison, revisiting while wallowing in the crucial delicacies within, prancing in the direction of complementary collages, accentuating the most beautiful compartments of you. Even though you are seen through a contrast of scopes, the critiques remain selfish when they look at the delivered package. It's still only you as yourself. A sauce specifically concocted, the perfect image looking back at itself, mirroring complementary to the inside and out. We're all made in harmony, even if someone doesn't see it. Lessening the uphill, beauty is still in the eyes to those you appeal to, like soft lips to tender kisses. Start lasering in like night vision, paying attention to you so that you will not miss the hidden things that makes you. For beauty isn't only manufactured externally, it is only there that it is magnified. Like compost, aim to preserve, recycling things that's useful about yourself to enjoy in latter days. No one is ever a waste. Like all-purpose flour, we are used for so many things. Never downplay your magnitude. You could be the realest to the realest, leaving your mark like a red dot in the middle of a bull's eye, thinking no one sees you when there is a soul waiting to match yours, sifting through just to find you, in search of you because you are precisely what they deem as beautiful. Outer attire fades away like withering skin. The key is humbling. But while you have it, accept your compliments, your flowers, and direct praises for what you have been blessed with. Looking good is only half of it. Walk beside a man or woman that complements your body like an undergarment. Their touch, their feel, compose music to your ears, calming your nervous system, dissolving your fears, telepathically resting, and knowing they are the best fit to your life and well-being. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So that is compliments. Let me find y'all one more. Just 4. I said 3. It's almost like it's been 4 because I had to do that like 2 times, but 2-3 times. But let me give y'all one more and then we're going to wrap it up. Okay. Hoo-wee. All right, y'all. Patience. Patience. All right. All right, y'all. Mm-hmm. All right. One more books. Too damn many, baby. I have too many. Trying to find y'all a good. I mean, all of them good, but some of them longer than others, and some of them got a part 2 and 3. It's like I got a whole bunch of poems. So I'm trying to find y'all something that is not as lengthy and is really good. You know. All right. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. All right. I'm trying to figure out where in the heck is my... Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to read this. This is a little adultish, okay? You know, some of y'all are well aware that I write. I'm very versatile, so I write all type of poems. It all depends on what inspires me. Sometimes I get a little erotic. And, you know, I'll write an erotic poem, but it's always tasteful and classy, of course. It's never vulgar and, you know, disrespectful to myself or, you know, any other person's ears. You know, it's very classy. But this right here, you just have to use your own imagination to figure out what I'm talking about. I'm not going to tell you what I'm talking about. All right? So it's called Butterfly. It's called Butterfly. Colorful like a monarch, but in its pretty pinks, long-tailed and rare breeds. Each one represents its own cocoon, beautiful enough to raise eyebrows. Going through its chrysalis stages, marinating, birthing a metaphoric beauty. When seen, it's like a bloomed flower. Somebody's doing mental magic. Oh my gosh. Doing all this thing on slick noises and things behind me is crazy. But anyway, the distractions. So let me start this over too. Butterfly. Colorful like a monarch, but in its pretty pinks. Long-tailed and rare breeds. Each one represents its own cocoon, beautiful enough to raise eyebrows. Going through its chrysalis stages, marinating, birthing a metaphoric beauty. When seen, it's like a bloomed flower that opened up just for you to see its wings. It comes in all shapes and values. If you encounter one, it could change you. Change you from the heart, for it produces fantasies like DreamWorks. Depending upon the frequencies of those it lands on, y'all can become one or become as one. Or it can change the frequency that you are on. Always stunning to look at, like a picture in motion, only to be sitting there like a portrait. Aging like fine wine, the older it gets, the better it captured, the better its flavor, the better it's savored. A garnish. Garnished by the way it makes you feel, like a 5-star meal, stewed in its grandeur, served to you by a grandmaster. Sending large amounts of adrenaline pumping, rushing through the veins of your most sacred parts. It gives life, saves life, produces life through and through. A portal of eucalyptus, soothing, healing the innermost wounds. When the serum is intuned, like water, it causes one to bloom. Anyone that it consumes, it fillets like a flounder, spreading wings to great heights, sending its recipient on a natural high. Just this little old butterfly. So, I'm going to just leave that there, y'all. And you just let your mind wander and whatever you think I'm talking about. But I'm sure that, my fellow poets will get exactly that. We have poetic minds, so our minds think a little deeper. And we're able to understand like metaphors and similes and things like that. So on a deeper level. So I want to leave y'all with that, and I hope I serenade your little minds and let it bed, put a little twinkle on it, just a little sprinkle. And hope you guys are having a good day out there today, and that's all I have for y'all for Poetry Tuesday. And y'all chime in, let me know what y'all think. All right. Let's talk.